Day 39 is getting off to a start. A little after sunrise this morning. We only have to go a little ways. It'll be basically a Nero with a big hitch to Mt Shasta. We hope. Fingers crossed we can get a hitch. But it's about 3.8 trail miles down to Old Station. Don't know that we're going to see a lot, so this might be a really short video today. But at least you'll know where we're at. Seems like of late that we've got ourselves kind of into the bubble. It's a bubble of people that like to do 20-25 miles a day. So I think it's still early on the bubble, but we're seeing a lot more hikers. And I do like seeing, people now and then. But it's like last night camp, we had the four of us in the one area, and then as we get up this morning, a couple more people by the river, another guy just down from that, another down from that, a couple more down from that. It's like there's 10 to 12 other people that show up late in the evening, which is great. It's fine, but it feels like I'm in a campground, sit out here in the wilderness. And truly, we're almost to Old Station. We're really not in the wilderness anymore. I'm just surprised by how many of these long distance hikers stop there, because it's not that much farther to Old Station. A lot of them are talking about town food this morning. They're looking forward to having somebody else cook them breakfast. Anyway, I am very much enjoying the hike, but I gotta tell you, I like it a little more when Top Rock and I are out there walking and we see 2, 3, maybe 4 people during the day. But when we're seeing 20, it's a different experience. And I could be wrong about this. I have no data to support it. But I think after last year's COVID, there's a lot more hikers this year. And with the low snow that we had in the Sierras, a lot more people have been able to make it through that may or may not have actually gotten this far. So I think that's some of why there's more people. But again, that's strictly anecdotal evidence. I have no real data to support that. It just seems to me like something's different this year. I should probably add some clarification to my earlier comment about people. When we're walking, like I am right now, we really don't see anybody. We might see a couple people if we stop for a break. And like yesterday, there were 2 guys we kept leapfrogging, but it's only because we stopped. And then they'd stop, and then we'd stop. So we saw those 2. It's really when you get to like a water source, when there hasn't been one for 8 miles, that's where people stop, they rest, they recover, they get water, and it gets busy. And then at night when you camp, a lot of times, because of the way the water sources are at and how the trail works, there's just places that just make sense to stop. And if you stop at the place that makes sense, well, it makes sense to everybody else too. So it gets pretty busy. But when we're walking, I can't even see Top Rock back there, and there's nobody in front of me. You don't see people. That's very peaceful. Okay, well, we've been here before. This is actually a very important place for us. Both Top Rock and I will connect our feet, our footsteps, right here. Okay, ready? Okay, ta-da! We're connected. This is where we came on 2 years ago when the snow in the Sierras was so bad we couldn't get in. So we jumped to this location, hiked all the way up to the Mt Shasta area, and then jumped back down into the Sierras. But this is the place. So what do you think?
We did it. We're connected.
We are connected. And so now we're gonna walk this extra quarter of a mile to get to the road and start hitching, hopefully to get to Mt Shasta. Anyway, we're just outside Old Station and headed north. So here we are again by the side of the road. Pretty quiet road. A little after 8 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning. Hoping to catch a ride. Praying on the generosity of humanity. Wish us luck. Well, we got our first hitch and it got us to 4 corners, so now we're 61 miles left to get to Mount Shasta, so we're partway there. Hey folks, Top Rock and I'm here with Megan.
Hi.
Megan is this awesome person who's been giving us a lift up from Four Corners, who dropped us off at, where did we first stop? Bernie Falls State Park.
Falls.
But then she caught up with us again and is bringing us along towards Mount Shasta. But she introduced to us something we had no idea was here. Let me turn this around so you can see it.
You didn't know I was here.
I didn't know you were here either. But I had no idea this falls even existed. And as you can see, pretty popular place.
McCloud.
McCloud. These are the McCloud Falls, north of Bernie. So pretty place. And you got fishing. I know you can put kayaks in here and go down river. People are clearly swimming. And you can see at certain times the water gets a lot higher.
You brought your camera? You can kayak this?
Starting right over there. Starting right here. You can put it in if you go. Okay, well listen, so we love this woman. She's out of Wisconsin. She's been awesome. She teaches math. Kids love her.
It's nice of you.
Top Rock loves her. And she is introducing us to experiences that we would never have happened if we hadn't got a hitch with her. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, folks. We're going to have to say goodbye to Megan. It's been way too soon. I've had a wonderful time.
Me too. Learned a lot.
Learned a lot. She's dropping us off here at the library at Mount Shasta. We're going to get connected and figure things out from here. But hey,
It's great to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Safe travels. Enjoy the rest of the trip.
Hey folks, we're wrapping up today. We were able to get a hitch, a couple of hitches, some interesting stories there. You saw some of it. But we got it into Mount Shasta. We got to the library. We got checked in. We've had lunch. We're feeling pretty good. We've got laundry done. We got a provision. We got to go to the library to upload some videos probably tomorrow. We got some more planning to do to make sure we really understand what we're getting into. We need to look into some fire reports we've had up ahead. We think we're okay. We think that's all old news. But still, you don't want to go walking into the wilderness to find yourself in a fire. Top Rock, anything to add to today's video?
We're just gonna try and do a better reprovision, something more interesting. That's the goal of this weekend, or Monday,
this day. It's Monday.
It
So
is.
the weekend, you know, Monday and Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, whatever the weekend is.
We are so bored of tortillas, Cliff Bars, potatoes, oatmeal, pretty much tuna. Pretty much our mainstay. You know, we've been eating it for a long time now. And we're ready for something new. So, hey, stay tuned. We'll see what we end up packing. You know, the problem is we can find all sorts of really great things to eat.
It's gonna be heavy,
But they weigh too much, and we think we're going into basically a full 5 days: 5 breakfasts, 5 lunch, 5 dinners, 10 snacks type situation, which is already heavy.
and that only works if we do 20 miles each day.
Oh yeah,
On average.
we have to average 20 miles a day. Average 20 miles a day to only take 5 days versus taking 6 days. So
We'll
yes,
see.
stay tuned. We'll catch you later. Happy trails and fair winds.